Alright, hello everyone. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you are returning. I appreciate you all for joining me on this journey. As always, daily puzzle and then a few games. This one is December 6th. It's called A Light Squared Dream. It looks to me like we have some sort of windmill checking idea. Right, we go here. He's in check. He only has one move. He goes here. Um, But actually, maybe it's not so simple, right? I think we have to go here, check. He goes back because this is under attack twice, right? So it has to be a double check, yeah. Um, and I'm actually not too sure how we win this instead of drawing. Maybe the idea is to play here, threatening the queen, getting our bishop out of the way of these attacks. Um, and then we played this move. And then he goes here because he can block or he can move off the square. Um, and then we can play check here. He goes there. Then we can probably put back here, and it's a check, and he has to go back. I don't know. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, I don't really see exactly how to check. But okay. So we have this nice little queen here that looks like it could be up to something. Um, so maybe the idea is we play check, right? He moves here. We play here, double check. He moves back. We play here, check. He takes. Play here, check. And when he blocks, we play a checkmate. Is that checkmate? No, because he has this move. Let's calculate that again. I think we're very close on that line. So first we play here, check, right? He has one move. It's here. Now we play here, double check. He doesn't have time to take here because we're taking there. And he doesn't have time to take here because we're threatening with the knight. So here, check, here, double check. King goes up and then back. So king's on this square with our knight on this square. Then the move I'm looking at is here, takes, check, blocks, knight here, check. Oh, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and start out with this pattern and see if it can work. And so yeah, and so now I think we play here. He takes. We play here. He blocks. Think maybe we play here. Oh, no. Then maybe we take it with check. His one move is to go here. But then what? Okay, I think this is the right move. But no, we can just play here directly. Yeah, there we go. Alright, nice. That was a tricky little puzzle to calculate. And we didn't actually calculate it before we moved, which is why sometimes we miss these in games, because you need to be able to calculate, to the end if you're going to do this in game and risk sacrificing your queen. But yeah, I played a couple games already this evening. I didn't do too well. I played 3, I think, actually. And I won 1, but I lost 2. So, hoping, we kind of catch an upswing and yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, we get a pretty standard, I actually don't really know what this opening is for white, but it's pretty standard. We've seen it quite a few times. I think we can just go ahead and push. I like that we're playing a terrible random. Makes me feel a little bit better about myself. This looks like an interesting sacrifice. So yeah, I don't think we can play here because after takes we can't take back without losing this piece. We can play here. We could also play here maybe. And look at playing like here and here, right? But I think in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and push here and block this pawn from going any farther, and we'll put a threat on the bishop. And now we can go here probably, and then here, and maybe try to stick our knight eventually on to this square. This is the idea. You can also strike here at the center, I think. So he's playing queen here. It seems like he might be preparing for this, so maybe we just go ahead and strike, yeah? I think we can strike at the center now. And if he closes, then we can just pop our knight out here. Taking would not be a good option for him because we can take back, protect it, but I think also we can maybe take with the knight. I'm not sure actually what's more accurate. I think taking with the knight is better, but he can easily just trade off is the issue. And our knight's better, I think. Actually, I don't know if it really is. Maybe we don't mind simplifying. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what he's trying to do here, right? He's trying to create this sort of threat. So we can just move here, and now we can take with the queen, and we can keep this diagonal open, which is ultimately what we want to do. What do I want to do here? I think I can just ask the bishop kind of what he's doing here. Doesn't need to be too complicated. I feel like that might be overextending, so it's probably not a great idea. I'm going to line up on this file because if he doesn't take now, I'm looking at playing here. And maybe I have takes, 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 takes. I need to calculate that a little bit further. Okay, but I don't think... do we still have it? I'm just looking if we have, like, this idea. And he can take... And then we take... No, that doesn't work. We ought to just take here. And keep it simpler rather than harder for us to play. I'm probably going to look at... actually, I don't know. I don't really know if that's a good trade for us. It's just our bishop isn't really doing anything anyway. In terms of like how I think this position is, to me it feels pretty equal. We might have a slight advantage just because we're taking up more space. Thing is, I want to contest this open file, but I don't have a great place to put my rook either, so I'm kind of thinking here, and we're fine trading this way. My guess is he's not, I don't know, he may choose to not take, which would probably just to keep the tension, which allows for more tactics. And I think we could probably trade off here too. We've got to be careful a little bit of this. This looks a little bit weak to me. What's interesting is if he doesn't take, we have this move, and we're threatening here, although I guess he could take in multiple ways, so it's really not that big of a threat. I like that we're eyeing this pawn, because I don't, it just takes one, although admittedly his knight can't really go anywhere, but it just kind of takes one slip up, and then we can just grab a pawn. So he's spending quite a lot of time here. Not too sure what his time was when we played that move. But he seems to be thinking, which is good. It's an interesting diagonal, but still a little bit too protected at the moment. Not too sure what he's really threatening. I think I'll just... I don't know. I think maybe now I can play here. There's like a ton of tension on this board. And we have these people staring at each other. We have these staring at each other. We're like looking at here, but it's defended twice. There's ideas of a skewer at some point. But I gotta say, I feel like the game's pretty balanced right now. But I do like the fact that we have a little bit and more advanced pawns. This has got to be kind of a nuisance for him. He can't really, I don't really know if it's really that big of a threat, so. If I were to go here, I think I can take here. Like, I'm just trying, at this point, I'm just trying to, to create imbalances. This is kind of, okay, so he just plays back. So I'm not sure if that's correct. Don't think we have anything, but I might try and jump my knight out here, because it's not really doing much currently where it is, except threatening this at some random point in the evening. I think we have here, but then after it takes, we can take, and maybe we're threatening here, and after they move here, we take here. And if they go here and just go here, I think we have takes. Okay, let's calculate this for a second. If we go here, I think we may see one of two things. I think we'll see knight takes here, getting the knight out of danger, or I think we'll see he takes here, right? So if we see here, he takes here, I think we go here. The knight still can't really jump anything, but we've kind of damaged our pawn structure, right? And in return, we're making this threat. He can go here. I guess we can take back. He can take back. Although not exactly. So we may be up a pawn in that scenario, right? If we go here, takes, threatening. Yeah, it goes here, 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 but still that knight's under threat. So I think we may win this pawn in that scenario. If we go here, he goes here. We go here. We need to look where the knight can jump. The knight could jump there. And that's kind of an annoying outpost. It's actually a very annoying outpost. But I think with here we can look to kind of control it. In fact, both of those squares and this square is controlled. So I think I'm just going to play that. So we said if he captures with pawn, then we can just go ahead and take with the queen. And I don't think he has anything. Like, it's a little too slow, I think. I mean, he could go here. Okay, so we see this variation. So we just said we're going to take on here. Although I guess I have to be careful. I don't know if I can take back because he has takes with the... No, but he doesn't because I can just take with the queen. So it's not too scary. I mean, if I had to play a move, I'd play probably takes with the pawn. Okay, yeah. And now we can take with the queen. That seems like a good position for us. I'm not upset with this position at all. We're eyeing this in the future now. And I don't know if he has a great way to get out there and defend it. Yeah, I guess that's probably his best. I don't know. Our knight needs to be more active. Looking at here and then here, but after here, maybe that's a mistake because we have here, takes, here. That would be a crazy sacrifice. I don't know. I'm just going to jump out here because this seems like a better square to be on. But also, like, I was looking at ideas of maybe trying to put our knight there to, like, protect this knight from going anywhere. It's a bit more obscure, for sure, in terms of, like, being obvious for material. But also, I'm, like, wondering if we have, I don't know, if he just lets us play here, right? His queen's under attack, and he's going to have to move at some point. So let's say he moves here. And I think after that, maybe we play, like, an attacking move. I'm not sure here, maybe. And we can actually let him take, because if we take, we're having this discovered attack. And so that's the tactic that we need to remember. So I think no matter what, we'll be getting at least the knight or the bishop back in any of those lines. Probably a mistake to take the queen. And give the knight that much play. I don't think that's very good for us. I don't really know where to put my queen otherwise. I mean, I guess I could just go here, but that's kind of a threat. We have to go here, and then we might lose the pawn. I think I'll just take. And then go here, I guess. This is a check. We're controlling kind of a lot of squares. So eyeing this. Don't think this. It seems just pretty equal here, and so I really don't like going down into time trouble is not what we want to do for sure. Just gonna take control of this nice open diagonal so that I can kind of try and get in and make a threat on the pawn. I don't have much here. We're kind of working, with not a lot actually. And at some point I need to start looking at maybe pushing my pawns, getting a stronger center pawns here. But it looks like it's probably just a draw. Is there any way to stop? I'm just going to start pushing here. I don't think I can hold on to that pawn. It's kind of unfortunate. Just going to go here. Kind of control some of the squares of the knight. I guess he could push. And then maybe we go here. Kind of kicking the knight out of the way. Okay, he doesn't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take here. And now I'm gonna kick the knight out. He doesn't actually have a lot of squares. I think like these are his only 2 squares that he can go to safely. And now I'm just going to, let's see. I'm gonna go back here and then probably look at playing this move. Although I guess he can just defend. Play this, close off any ideas of the king pulling up on us. So we have this passed pawn, but we need to make sure it doesn't get anywhere. It's kind of dangerous for sure. We need to try and keep a time advantage, which we don't have right now, and it might be hard to do, honestly. So I'm going to play the check. Actually, he doesn't have a ton of moves here. We'll just go here. Push up. Go here. I'm looking to try and win this rook somehow off of a diagonal. Like here. But no, that's not good. No, that's really bad. We're just gonna have to hopefully clutch this out. I'm more worried about this. This is still defended, right? So I need to get over there as soon as possible. Alright, let's not let him just win the pawn though either. This king isn't going anywhere, like over here, you know, so. I mean, he's winning this. Yeah, he's just completely won this. It was a tough game. I mean, I can do whatever. He's just gonna ladder mate me. Yep. Gosh, I don't know. That felt like a tough game. It felt very, I don't know. Hard to be too mad. We played 81.8% accurate. That's not bad. 23 of our moves were best. Another 21 were excellent. 7 were good. You had 9 inaccuracies. And actually, we had a miss win. This is our first inaccuracy. It likes just here, getting like and making this threat, right? It's a nice threat to see. But yeah, the game's equal. These are all fine. This is a blunder. But it's still pretty equal, which is weird. If he just would have taken, we saw here, and then his best move is to take here. And could we not? I guess we would just take here, and then he plays, takes on here, and then we take here. And his structure's just a little bit better, I guess. So yeah, pushing there was not a good move. Bishop to f8 was the better move, dropping back here. Getting on maybe a more open diagonal where it can provide some support. So this is all fine. This is a missed one. This is a blunder. What did we miss? So I'm actually not looking at the engines right now, and I'm trying to find it. We don't have takes because takes, and there's no immediate fork. Okay, I see it. D3 check, pinned, can't take back, so we are winning the rook with the fork, and that would have been game over right there, actually. But yeah, we didn't see that, and he took our knight. And then we played this pretty good. This is a slight inaccuracy. It likes rook to h2, which I guess was one of the moves for sure that I was considering, just because we'll come down and take here, right? But yeah, we didn't. I don't know. We're still winning. This is good. Yeah, this is a blunder for the exact line that we see. They take, and yeah, a bit unfortunate. I think we probably could have just taken here, and it would have been all right. And yeah, we're actually winning in this position. And I don't think they can just play e5, can they? Because we have here. King goes to g2. And for the same reason. But I guess it's not the same because... Although that would be a blunder, yeah. So you'd have to play here maybe. And then block the pass pawn. And this position looks better for us for sure. But yeah, I think we're less than a minute. I'm getting kind of freaked out. And then yeah, after that, I mean, he's just winning. Good on him to be able to convert that in low time though. Still has to play accurate. Okay, let's move on to game 2. We're playing as white here. An opponent much closer in our rating. But that shouldn't matter. So we're looking at a King's Indian setup, a Perk setup, that type of deal. We're not too worried. We just don't need to play super aggressive right at the start. This is a little bit odd. I'm not used to seeing this. Go ahead and just continue with our setup. Just continue with our setup. Pop this out here in a second if he pushes up. Don't really understand what he's doing, to be honest with you. I mean, I think we can play here. And I think that's fine for us. He's going to have to move his knight maybe here. But regardless, it's now allowing us to play out here or there. But of course, we can't play the queen here, which is a little bit of an annoyance. But I'm wondering if almost jumping here and then here is better in this position. Because he still hasn't really done anything. And then we can just drop back here if needed to guard that square. So let's try that. Because I don't really know what else to do immediately. I think we're chilling. I don't see too many lines where this is really bad for us. At the moment, anything can change. So he's blocked that off, which is a little bit of an annoyance in this position. I'm almost when I'm playing here because I want to go here instead and do a rook lift. And I'm looking at here and like ideas of maybe sacrificing. Obviously not immediately. But yeah, we just got to get out of that. And if he just wants to keep pushing his pawns up, that's fine by us too. I think that's fine by us. Do we need to be careful of this? I don't think so. I'm just going to play here for the moment and see what he does. We may see this sort of move. I think if we see that, then we're just going to have to drop back here, try and trade this knight off maybe, have the better central knight, and then maybe looking at pushing pawns. Not really too sure. Or maybe if our whole idea was to sacrifice, do we let him try and take us anyway? I don't know. Like, I'm looking at if we just go ahead and play here, right? And he takes us, and then we play here. I think just with that protected, it's still a little too strong. So I think we drop back, and then maybe we look at sacrificing the bishop here. And getting in on that square. Maybe. I'm not saying that's what we should do, but it's worth a look. Or maybe even pushing here, and then looking to take, and then seeing what will happen. I think we can go ahead and just take the knight back. I don't see any reason why that's any sort of big mistake immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and get out here. Nah, I think it might be better to play this move first. I'm just ignoring this. I'm not worried about what's happening over here. If he wants to take me, that's fine. We'll take here. It's not very securely defended, but our king's not over there, and like if he spends too much time just trying to like bring pieces over to develop, he's gonna lose because I think we're just a little bit stronger, a little bit more active. Looking, I don't. So what we're cooking here is I'm looking at bringing this over, trading this off. I guess he can go here, maybe playing here and then trying to trade it off again to get this weak square. It's not a very like highbrow attack, maybe you can say, but it's what we're working with. So, but he doesn't give it to us, which I guess to be expected. I think we can just start pushing this pawn. Now I even push here, and if he goes here, then I have takes because it's under a pin. So I'm not too worried about that. And I'll probably have to play here. We can double up our bishops. Okay, so maybe I just drop back. I don't like the fact that he's taking this pawn, which is kind of crucial, but I think we take here, and we're threatening basically this, and it's still going to open up his position because we're looking at here with the check and getting in on this line and then bringing in here. So I think that's okay just to drop back, and we can look to play this, although then this isn't so strong, so maybe we ought to look at this instead. Yeah. Or maybe, say he doesn't take us, right? Say instead he plays this move. I think that would be a mistake because of this this line. But look at his queen in this position. I mean, it's just helping absolutely nowhere. So I'm looking at if we play here, he's going to play here. But then do we have this move? And if he takes, takes. And basically the idea is that we're looking at a sacrifice here. I also have this, this. And then maybe here. I don't know if pushes here is better. I think pushing is not the right move because he just locks it. I think I need to blow this whole position open. That's not ideal. So we're going to block that because I do not want to trade off this bishop that's eyeing this lane. I'm probably going to look to play here next, and it's a pin, right? So he can't take. So he has to drop back to one of these two, and then I'm not exactly sure what I want to play. Maybe I jump out here. Of course, he could take that way. It's not an easy position, that's for sure. But I can't give him time to consolidate. So I'm just going to go here. It's with the check. So this isn't too worrisome. And I'll probably play here next. Yeah, because I thought he might take with the rook instead. So we just play here. And we just extend this way instead. And then activate this bishop as well. And then, yeah, we just play here. Now we have this nice little bishop helping us out here. And now I think we just take with the bishop, because it's still under a pin, right? So, and we're looking at this. I don't think we can take right away because of that, but he has to either move off this and give us this check, which looks very unpleasant for black, or find that very nice pin. Yeah, that is a pin, isn't it? So I think I just play here now, and I need to drop my queen to h1 very soon. I think if he just wants to trade, that's fine. Again, he's trading actually a rook, so we're not too worried. And we're not pinned anymore, right? That's the important thing. So what did he take? Just a pawn? So yeah, I think we just trade this, and at the very least we're up a piece for yeah. I think we can just go here. And And if he takes, whichever pawn he takes with, we're going to take here, and we've added a defender, so we're doing all right. So yeah, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky for sure. I'm almost thinking I'll play here, give him this, and then go here, check, and then bring the rook in. I don't know. It's maybe not a good idea. But it seems like we're keeping our king safe. And he has one move to move back here, and I'm not entirely sure how he defends after this. Guess he has here check, and there check. But there we just take. So we should move, that should be okay. Yeah, I think we're alright with this line. I'm gonna give it a go. We'll see what happens. He may also play queen here, but I think we still just bring our rook down. And he can't give us a check. It's all about like times, your moves and tempo. And I think this is a clear example of that, because even if he plays here, like I think we have here and he can't check. So, okay, so yeah. So now we have this check, and then we're bringing our rook in after he moves his king back. And like I said, I don't know how he stops it, but it's not really for us to figure out. He doesn't have any checks. And the one line I was curious in is if we played here, he takes with our queen, hit with this queen, we play here, he can't, I guess he could give us this check. And then, yeah, and then that really screws us up, actually. So I think he had to take with the queen. So maybe, actually, this sort of move and, like, playing back, and then maybe here and here was maybe, like, a better combo, actually, looking at it now. Or, like, playing here, he has to go back, we play here, he has to go back, we play here, and he probably has to play here, and we play here, check, and he has to play here, and then we play here, check, and actually I think that might have been a checkmate pattern. We're going to have to go back and look at that, because now this looks like, yeah, it doesn't help. Does it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think actually we blundered looking back on that, because that probably seems like checkmate. I'm going to turn off, let's go to the game review. Played 63 accuracy. Okay, let's see. I'm turning off, so I don't have my analysis on. I have the bar on, but and I'll go back through these moves in a second. But here, this position, I'm wondering if we should have played here, and then I think, well, I guess he has this move, and I think this is only move, because if he would have played this move, I think it leads to the checkmate pattern that we saw before, where we go check here, he goes here. Oh, no, that's a missed win. F6 is best just to go ahead and play this and say that he can't stop this from happening, although it's like mate of 9. So he still has A7 check. We have H1. They have G1 check. We play here. Basically, he has to give us a bunch of checks. H1. And then it says A3. And now we have mate. Only move here was e1, giving up that. Coming in here, probably, but now we can take, and his position doesn't look good regardless. So yeah, but this was a miss, but that was a mistake. Queen to e7 check was best. Yeah, so we should play this. And if he plays this, I think... I don't know why it doesn't like this, why this is a miss, because now he plays h7, and we play here, we're threatening checkmate. But he responds with queen to e7. Let's say we play, I don't know, g2, right? Because we want to get this rook active or something. I guess now he can run here. Bishop h3. This is best, but yeah, like at this point we see he's, you know, not winning for long at all. Maybe he plays like here. But, like, that's checkmate. So if you just were to play a7, how do I beat that? A7 is met with e7 check. Here, and then we just promote. There's no stopping us. So, like, yeah, maybe here, and then promote. And it should just be mate in 5. We'll bring the bishop in, or the rook in, and then play. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's go back through. Alright, all these moves are kind of standard. Side note, okay, this is a mistake. It thinks that we should have taken on e4. No, on f6, sorry. We should have taken the knight here with check. I'm not too sure. I think it's just equal in this position. And in this position, he's winning a pawn. Because he has knight takes on e4. We take here. If we take with the knight, now he has f5, bishop to f5 here, and I guess we have like h3 looking to play this, right? I don't know. It says he's winning by almost 2, but there's nothing immediately winning. So these are both mistakes. I should have taken with the knight here, and he's actually up. It's up about a piece. But he had to find bishop takes on c3. Oh no, sorry. B takes c3 here. But then we just take back, right? And he takes here, and then we take back. He actually is supposed to take here. Check. And f2 is better than like h1. And now he's winning that. And if we played here, now he has this. I guess we could play here, but now we're taking like this. I guess he has here, and point is, like, we don't really have a way to checkmate him. If we were to play here, it's a mistake. Maybe if he takes. But to me, why is this not a draw? Because here, and now he has this move. Very strong bishop. Very, very strong bishop. But in the game, we get this. It's a mistake to go back. We should have just taken, I think. Yeah. And after this, though, and then we play back. Right? Or we can even play d5 here, apparently. But bishop to c2 is best. So yeah. And we find the only move that works, we find that move, and now we realize we can just push. And then yeah, at the end of it, we're winning this. Okay, this is actually, oh, true. This would have been more of a threat, wouldn't it have been? It was actually mate in 8. But, like, I don't really know, like, how do you stop this? Like, genuine question, how do you stop that? I'm not sure. He has to, actually, I guess it's not that obvious, maybe. But now we have here, he has here. takes here, and then we have bishop to c4 check. Our king can't go anywhere, and so he has to play. Yeah, he doesn't have a move to play. He can play here. We just take, and he has to play here. Play g6 check. Ugh, that's nasty. And here, and here maybe. No, you could just play here. No, you play there. There you go. Hopefully we would have calculated that a bit more in this review. If it was an actual game, maybe. But yeah, we realized that this was a win. We needed to play here. Oh, no. Huh? What is this position? What was the right move here? Bishop to b8. No, queen g6, here. Check here, yeah. And then take, and yeah, we should be mating at some point with that line that we just went over recently. And yeah, we found a tricky little thing, although it's actually not mate because he has rook e1 and we have to take it. And then he has c6, c6 there. But we can still play here, he can go here. I don't know if here is any good. Yeah, this is best. So we can go here with the idea of getting this rook on h1. And then he takes here, check. And where do we put our king? Oh, actually we just take instead. And then the queen, I don't know, maybe the queen goes here. I think we can come in. He has to run probably here. It says this is a missed win. We have, what do we have? F6 check. It's an interesting idea. Where if he goes here, I think we just play here? No. C2. Sorry, queen to e8 check here, here, h5 check here, g6 check. If he goes there, it's checkmate. So now we have here, he has here, and I think it's just checkmate there, yeah. Anyway, interesting game. Alright, let's move on. Sorry if that game analysis was too long. Okay. How many games have we played? Is this game number 3? So I think we said after this, we don't need to necessarily rush to castle. Takes here, and we'll just play here. We're fine with trading. Think we can pin. And also we can look at. That was a little bit odd. How does this move look? Takes, 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 check, takes. I guess he's running a pawn, so yeah, let's not do that. But do we not just have this check? I think we do. Can step our queen forward a little bit, which is always kind of nice, and now he has to make a move. Wondering if we have this move now. I'm going to play here first and just put a piece there. And now we're going to try and open up this nice file. Yeah, I don't think I have a choice really but to play here. I'm just a little bit worried about here, here, and my queen is trapped. I think this is the only move that I have. Are we just losing a piece after this? No, 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 we can take. So we play here. We can still play here. We can go there. But here, and yeah, our queen's trapped. So I think we have to play here. If he takes us, we take here. He probably takes back, and then we take here. So yeah, I think that's the only thing that works. And, then I think we even have this, and I guess he can move his bishop somewhere. I think now we can castle. So yeah, I'm not taking that. Or I'm not like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I was trying to say, but I'm not doing whatever, anything. When he makes us move, we'll trade off a knight for the bishop for sure. I like this move now. Now I feel like this is probably fine to do. But also, he can't make our knight move anytime soon, so we'll keep it where it is for right now. Let's see here. Yeah, his knight's kind of, even though it's in the center of the board, it's, I mean, not a very good knight in my opinion. I think we can even poke at this. With the idea that as soon as this moves, we have takes here, it's perfectly lined up, so I think we can just poke at that. Or like even we could take here. I think I have takes here. Yeah, he has that check, but we just move back. And his knight does look scary, but we have this move. He probably should have taken with the rook there, to be honest with you. And now we can just win the pawn. And we should just be up a pawn. I'm going to go here, because it's controlling a lot of squares that that bishop wants to be on. Wow. Yeah, good find. I feel like there's got to be a way around it. Maybe not. But yeah, if obviously it's a fork, so. I don't want to do that either, do I? I'll just go here. I don't know, just give a check. This doesn't really do a whole lot, but could have gone like that. It was one line, for example. We'll just go here. I want to get rid of his bishop. I think we go here. I know it's a discovered attack, but I don't think he has anywhere that's like really going to get him anything immediately. Even here, it doesn't really hit anything, so I just drop back. And in this position, yeah, I have to go forward towards the knight. Well, I guess he's winning another pawn. But I think we can... Okay. But it doesn't work because we just take with the knight. We probably even could have taken the knight that way. Actually, now that I'm looking at it. But I think in the in-game, I'm not so sure if it's such an advantage in the same way it is, like... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give him my bishop. We need to start jumping our knight around because he's just kind of devouring some of our pieces here. It's been annoying. Just gonna go here and try and get around. Try and get a pushed pawn here. Like, I think that's not going to be so easy for him to defend. Of course he could do that. I'm going to go here, and then here, and then here. Take advantage of the fact that he just has not pushed anything. Oh, no, 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 no. I just said I want to... Ugh. Oh, whatever. I think we'll win it back. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, come on. I had a plan. Bro, that sucks. I think it's drawn, but I think we're winning. Why do I do this? Just gonna go here to protect. And then lose my pawn. And then lose the game. Oh, this is so annoying, dude. So annoying. I literally just said I wanted to play that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can just draw it somehow. So frustrating. Yeah, there we go. Just completely self-destructed there. I said I wanted to jump there. I'm sure that was the right move. Yeah. Whatever, man. I don't know. It's late. I'm tired. Excuses, excuses. Still, that sucks. That's really frustrating to lose like that. Okay. And then we get a draw, so... Yes, glad that we didn't resign. But, like, oh, I'm so annoyed. I mean, what the heck? Actually, he was winning up until here, and then this is a blunder. And yeah, this is a blunder. I meant to play here. Although it says he's still winning after e4 check. We wanted to go here. He takes here, we take here, he takes, we take, and g1, and I guess here. King to a1 is better here. What's his best move? Like maybe here? What is his best move? King to f2? And if we just play here, and he has, and now it's 2-on-1. So yeah, that wasn't that good of a move anyway. But why was, why was this better? I guess, because I guess, Yeah, makes sense. Like, I don't think he has a check. If he just plays, like, where can he play, actually? I think he's just giving us his bishop. H4 is best. I think we can take... Maybe just like takes here, then we take here. And then maybe he starts pushing. I think we have here. And if he's trying to like get us off here, I think we just... Oh, no. Well, not there, but actually it doesn't matter. But here maybe. And this is a mistake. Why? Because of d4. Okay, so we take... this is very bad. This isn't good because now we have this. We can just play here. Yeah, true. We have to... What do we play, actually? D2... Oh, no. D2. He can still do this. And then try and get his king involved. And of course, we should probably start, like... and I don't know, even if he wants to play here. Like, we need to probably play here. He can play here. We can play here. 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 And yeah, and anyway, eventually we'll be able to get it down, but like I'm not confident in my skills with the knight and the bishop for a checkmate. I probably couldn't do it, honestly. Let's see if we had any crazy... This is a blunder. Let's find out why it's a blunder. I think in the end it's giving up a rook. Maybe just because we can take here? No. Bishop takes on f3, so take here. He probably doesn't want to play queen there. I don't know, maybe he does. It looks like it might happen in a game just because of the pawn structure. And I think, yeah, here. But like, he can just play this move, and then we have... What do we have here? It says we're supposed to have something. I mean, I guess we could just take the pawn. And this looks like the more natural way to go. Well, this is a blunder. Oh, yeah. So what if you played like here? Or even here, right? I think we can just trade off and be fine. More than fine. Winning. So yeah. I missed taking there. And this is equal. This is a blunder. Okay, this is a blunder too. Why is that a blunder? Because we had this move. But if here, then here, maybe? Oh, no, here. And it says we're winning, but I don't see an easy route to winning, right? And I don't know, like maybe just say he plays a random move c4, right? Now we have g4. I don't know. It says we're up by a lot, but I don't see anything. And if he plays like f4, right, to attack our pawn, it wants us to long castle, and then he just probably takes, right? Maybe we can take here. Obviously, you can't take there because of that. So yeah, I don't know. Not super evident in my opinion. I thought we played that alright, where we just, okay, I didn't like that. Did it like that better? No, there's no way. Just maybe taking here? Yeah. Yeah, because it's with check. I saw it was there, I didn't see it was with check. That would have been nice to have seen. Because after here, you take here, and then take here, here, and you're up a rook for a piece, and I think you're also up 2 pawns. So yeah, you're kind of doing alright in that position. Blunder here. He had knight takes on c6. Knight takes on c6. He had this move here. Probably just would have taken here. We're taking, I guess he's just up a pawn at the end of it, because now he can... But I guess we have to... I mean, we could play here, check. Choose 7 seems like a good move. I don't know, like here maybe? Knight to d5 is best. This is best. But it seems a little bit odd blocking the rook. We'd probably take here. That would be a blunder. Because, oh yeah, because they're attacking our, nope. Here probably would be fine. Yeah. If we were to take, I think we can take with the rook. Now it wants to take with the king. And now, but like we have this, and he can't hold on to that pawn, I guess is the point. Like maybe check. Just go here probably. If takes, takes. And then he still has to find somewhere for this bishop, so like here, can take there. Actually, there would probably be better. Here, takes. Okay, yeah. And then I'll just quickly go through everything else. Still pretty equal. Yeah, he was killing us with that knight. And this was actually a good move, but we didn't see this for some reason. I was thinking like pawn defends and whatnot, they're defended, so we got to bring in another attacking piece to like trade things. So like, but why, right? But why? Just attack this. He can't defend it. So I don't know. Just complete blindness on my part. Wow, yeah. And in the game we had this, and yeah, he was just completely winning. And yeah, played a little bit too fast and gave us the stalemate, but we didn't deserve it. So anyway. Alright, I think that's going to end it for today. I don't know how many games there are. I'm going to have to go back and look. It didn't feel like we played a whole lot, but they were just long games. So yeah, thank you all for those who watched. If you watched to the end, congratulations. There's not many of you. And yeah, I hope these were instructive and you learned something from them. So thanks for watching. See you next video.